You can't sue Moderna if you get injured by the vaccine because they passed a law that says you can't sue Big Pharma for vaccine injuries. And I was like, why would they pass a law like that? And they said, 'cause it's safe. And so, of course, I got injured, and I had to go through all kind of treatments. One of them was they put Botox in my neck for my stiff neck, and it worked, but it's still embarrassing because now nobody can tell when my neck is smiling.
Riveting. I mean, I'm laughing so hard you can't even see it.
I'm just sad. I'm just honestly sad. I don't like.
Why are you sad? That was.
Because it's an anti-vax rally, and I don't want anyone, even someone who I used to affiliate with, hoping to generate an audience at an anti-vax rally. When I know that
that's who he is.
I don't like it. Up until a year ago, he was mocking people like that. And I don't like to see it. I understand that last year after the election and once Trump was gone, people's viewership, people paying attention to the news went down a lot. It happens after every election. And that caused a lot of people to really freak out and wonder, well, where am I gonna get the audience from? And a lot of people went chasing right wingers. And the easiest way to do it was by feeding them anti-vax nonsense and promoting ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine and all this stuff. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. You're not going to see me speaking at an event with Jenny McCarthy and Kevin Sorbo and the Demon Semen Doctor and stuff like that. That is not a serious place.
Sean, who made a video about you, attacking you, who I actually didn't know he was affiliated with Bread2, but he's considered part of their constellation. And the video attacking you, which relies heavily on official sources, the FDA says that. The World Health Organization says that. It looks a lot like this countering pseudoscience material. And it was very strategically placed. It was algorithmically boosted on YouTube.
Oh, it was definitely algorithmically boosted on YouTube. No doubt about that they was given the favored treatment on YouTube, the CIA and the intelligence beholden that Google and YouTube, they're in bed with the intelligence community. Of course they are. Google, Alphabet, the biggest and largest, most profitable communications company in the history of the world. Any company, of course they are. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupt you. But yes, that was when, as soon as I read the story, I'm like, oh, that's they funded this, that hit job on me because it was super professionally done. It looked like it had to have some resources behind it.
All right, Grandpa, let's move it along.
Okay, so a bunch of hilarious things come out of that. First of all, yeah, they're working around the clock on algorithmically boosting rando Sean's videos, no offense to Sean, right?
Yeah.
Against Jimmy Dore, because at the CIA headquarters at Langley, they're like, what's going on the Dore case? Have we boosted all the algorithms yet? Okay. I mean, these are just clowning around, but now it's hilarious now. I mean, before they were, implying that Amy Goodman's CIA, now Sean is CIA.
No, everyone's CIA. Everyone's CIA.
Everyone except Jimmy Dore. But wait a minute. If the CIA controls Alphabet and Google and YouTube, earlier Jimmy was claiming that his show is so much bigger than ours. Dun, dun, dun! Was the CIA algorithmically boosting Jimmy? If that was true, and he's so large and we're so small, is the CIA on his side? Inquiring minds want to know.
If something happens that you don't like, CIA.
This graphic here is incorrect. This graphic here was put together by my producer, and he joined together two sentences that didn't go together, and he added a word, despite. So if you're going to add a word, you have to put brackets around it so people know you've added a word and it wasn't in the source text. He didn't do that. And then he changed the tense of these two words to make it fit syntactically or grammatically with the rest of the sentence. Now, you could combine two sentences, but you have to put a ... and then so people know that you're jumping ahead. And so, but that didn't do that. Plus, that was supposed to be a period, and he put a comma. And then he put this, and it actually changed the meaning of this sentence. That was done by my producer who put it together. I asked him why he did it, and he didn't really have a good excuse. He said, I was in a hurry, I got sloppy, and I'm stupid. Unfortunately, he can't be with us anymore because I can't have someone on like that who's sloppy, stupid, and does something like that. And so unfortunately, he's no longer with us. So someone's paid a price for this.
That quote is the opposite of what the article says.
Right.
And he just told you there like 8 times. Like, I had no idea. Jimmy, read the article. Read the article. It's not that hard, right? You claim to be in the news business and you won't even read anything. And you're like, oh, I don't know. I'm a jagoff comedian with a jagoff producer. And so we just make up stuff and I didn't bother figuring out what we were making up that day.
No, it's amazing. I love it so much. I love it especially because he has presented himself as a journalist with the most integrity. And he goes around calling everyone else libs and all sorts of names because they're not doing a good job. He's the one who's doing a good job. He's the courageous on-air host who's giving you the information that you need to know, except for when he gets caught lying to you and then blames it on his producer.